Hello.
Oh, hello.
Welcome to another RiderCamTV video.
You sounded really creepy there, mate.
Did I?
Yeah, you did. You sounded like you were introducing
Welcome.
Boris Karloff.
Boris Karloff, who the hell's that?
God. Anyway,
We're going to do another video and I'm really excited about this video.
can you show us your excited face? Oh, God.
Really excited about this video because it's been a long time coming.
Can you use English as well?
Yeah.
That would be
So,
even handier.
I was on a trip to Spain.
Right.
And one of my microphones, or one of my speakers, oh my God, I was in Spain and one of my speakers in my helmet for the Bluetooth headset stopped working. And if you've been used to sound coming from both ears, when you lose one, it kind of makes you want to go around in circles.
Yeah.
Really weird, and I was really annoyed with it. And I saw someone in front of me in the queue at Santander waiting to get on the ferry to come back, and he had a Cena, I think, one of those tiny little ones that fits on the side, Bluetooth headset. So I was talking to him, how do you think it is? And he said, oh, it's really good, but I've seen this new product. Check it out. It's called the Domio Moto. Now this is the Moto because they've just fulfilled the orders and we're waiting for the Moto Pro, which has got some other bits we'll talk about a bit later. But he was saying about this product, it was a new product and he'd been one of the backers, and I don't know whether you know about Indiegogo or starter companies, but you basically back them on a promise that you're going to get something for your money that you pay.
Oh,
So
you have to pay it the full amount.
So you're not actually buying the product in their terms and conditions, you're backing them to the price of their product that's discounted. So when they've done all of their research and they've done all of their tooling and manufacturing, they send it out and you get that product for the amount that you've backed them for.
Oh, right.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Almost like a bit of a crowdfunder, that sort of thing where you get benefits for crowdfunding. So they're doing several different models, and this is the Moto because they're a little bit behind with their tooling and their manufacture process. But the Moto Pro is one that has an internal microphone that sticks on. But the thing that I'm so excited about excited face, is that it's...
You're nearly serious then?
Yeah, is that it's completely different.
In a box?
Well, it's in a box,
Oh.
but it's completely different to anything that I've ever used in my helmet before. We use the Interphone Tour Bluetooth headsets. With that, you've got something stuck on the outside, cables going inside, you've got a speaker on each ear, and then you've got extra wires going for the boom mic or the sticky mic if you've got a closed helmet, haven't you?
Yeah.
This is totally different. It's using a different technology that is using the conductiveness of the music and turning your helmet into the speaker.
Wow.
So there is nothing inside at all.
Is that a real word, conductiveness?
It is now. So
We're rewriting the English
it's
dictionary.
really, really exciting to see it in person. Their marketing looks really good. I know it's a really strange thing to say, but we've been waiting for it for so long. It's got M3 tape to hold it onto your helmet, water resistant. They reckon it's got an all day life battery. Right. So that's be interesting because ours go all day and sometimes 2 days without a charge.
Oh, more
with
than that.
constant use, aren't
Yeah.
they? It's Bluetooth, and they are bringing out an app that enables you to control the connections of this through the app to other people.
Oh, wow.
So that's really, really good. And it does something with it connects through your phone and uses your cellular data or something like that in order to do connection to connection. So you haven't then got the 1 mile or the 1,500 metres in between range for Bluetooth or Wi-Fi.
Oh, to talk to another...
Yeah, it's doing it through your phone and stuff.
How exciting.
Yeah, so nice little box. Excited. I'm really excited about it. And then you open it and you're greeted by a nice little Moto sticker.
Yeah.
Everyone needs a sticker. But we'll put that there.
There's a guy called David Gower, if you're watching. We'll send you that
there is
you.
a sticker. No, we won't. I'm keeping it. I'll fight you for it, David. Right, and then inside you get this lovely box, this lovely bit of paper with Moto logo on it.
I think you're really bigging that up. It's a piece of paper.
Quick setup stuff. And then you get your warranty information there as well, and you get a 1-year warranty, which is really, really good. What I do like about it is the presentation in the box, because lots of people like me, I've backed this. They have sent this for us to review. a bit of a disclaimer. We haven't paid for it. They haven't asked for any specific review. They've asked, like we usually do, an honest review. But we haven't paid for this one, so it'll be going back to them. It's a review unit for us. But it's really exciting for me because they've actually taken time to present it in a nice way rather than all these plastic boxes. Yeah. So, first things first. This is where I rip it all, isn't it?
Oh, don't.
In this handy little box that I probably won't be able to get open, you get a USB, and it is Type-C charger, which is really good, standard Type-C. Same as on Macs and stuff now, so that's really good. Then you get this clamp, and this clamp is really quite strange. That's the clamp that sticks on with the 3M tape onto your helmet.
Yeah. We'll
Yeah.
probably have to show that against a clearer background. But
Yeah, definitely. Right, so I think this is, I don't think it's going to be flimsy when it's on the helmet, but these tiny little clips that will obviously hold it tight only seem to be held in by just
springs.
One spring each side. And I'm not sure how that's going to be over time, but hey, that's just the way it is.
Oh,
isn't
there
it?
you go. I can see now.
Yeah.
All right.
And then we get to the Domio. The Domio Moto. Domio?
Domio Moto.
Now, that's the Domio in all its glory. It's a one-piece unit, and they say that it's waterproof, so that's good. It's got, on the front, it's got obviously the branding Domio and their branding with the logo. And then you've just got 3 buttons, a plus, a minus, and an on and off button. And then at the back, you've got space in here for your charging lead, which is very tight because I've not actually taken it out.
You haven't got any nails?
I have.
Oh.
Just not on that finger. And that's where you plug it in to charge it. The first impression I thought of that is how big it is.
Yep.
All the pictures on their website and all of the promotional material that they've run, it seemed like it was going to be a little bit smaller. And the first thing that I thought was, where do you put it on the helmet? Because it's got to be on quite a smooth part of the helmet in order to be able to be stuck on properly. And our helmets, our K-Bergs, they're quite modular, aren't they? They've got quite a lot of lines and stuff. So we've had to try and find a space. And fortunately, we found a space. So that's
Would you
what
like
it
me
is.
to show you the helmet?
Yeah. So we have stuck one of these on. You get 2 of these in the box, or we got 2 in this box.
You might not be able to see it very well, however, it's just this bit here.
Yeah. So it's stuck on really nicely, and they say in their instructions to stick it on there, hold it for 5-10 seconds, and then don't stick your Domio into it for another 30 minutes just to get that 3M tape holding. And I know that we've had quite a lot of experience with 3M tape, and I've never, touch wood, I've never had anything fall off my helmet. I know that you have, but then you go through bushes and stuff, don't you?
Yeah.
This is probably why it got ripped off.
Yeah. Anyway, so there we go.
So, really easy to pair.
Just wanted to feel how heavy it is. It is actually quite heavy compared to something else, some other.
What's the size comparison to the...
There we go. I can do that, drag that. So...
Yeah, so it's a good, I don't know,
Well...
good 10% bigger.
Yeah.
And it would stick out the same sort of width from your helmet as well. That,
Yeah.
with the same as ours.
We'll see.
But
It goes on upside down on the helmet though, doesn't it? It goes up in that position.
all of the promotional stuff show the helmet, and all the helmets are really round,
Yeah.
like the Bell helmets or
Yeah.
like the Shui helmets and stuff. And it all shows this front piece being at the front of your helmet, presumably just to help with
Looks aerodynamic.
dynamic. But they say that the best places to put it on are either at the top of your helmet, or at the sides, or at the back,
Okay.
to give that immersive sound.
Yeah.
And I must admit, when I took it out of the box, I did have a bit of a play with it, and I got my partner to stand there and push it onto the helmet, and I was absolutely amazed.
With your head against the wall.
Yeah.
No!
I was amazed at the sound quality. So, really easy to pair. I didn't even look at any of the manual or anything in order to work it. I just turned it on and pressed and held it with the one button, the round circle, until it flashed, I think. This is where it doesn't work.
Battery medium. Pairing incomplete.
Oh, parent incomplete.
Yeah. Can it see your machine? That's the question.
Battery medium.
So I've got my Bluetooth on, and it's already recognised it. It's that quick. And it's saying pair, so I'm pairing it.
I guess that beat was the pair.
I guess so. Let's have a look. Yeah, and it's connected. So I'm going to have to try and find something on YouTube like our video.
All right.
Because we can't play music, can we?
Okay.
So,
and nobody wants to listen to your Carpenter's greatest hits anyway.
no. So, for the benefit of YouTube, we are going to play something from the audio library for YouTube, which is royalty free.
Right.
So, after the advert has finished, which is going to last 10 seconds, would you believe? But
You can cancel that.
skip it.
There you
Right. So you can hear it. That's the difference for me. You can hear it outside. So if we put it onto if you put that microphone's inside the helmet.
There you go.
Hopefully this will work. You can hear it on the outside.
It's like an experiment,
Yeah.
isn't it?
You just push it in, if it will go in. It's quite a tight fit. And those clips haven't come down. No, there we are, there's one. Oh, that's not very good, is it? It's a little bit fiddly. Oh, that's it. So hopefully, if I put this mic in there, you'll be able to hear the immersive sound that it's giving through the helmet.
Do we just do some like dancing now?
Now on the back of it, you've got the 3 buttons. You've got plus, minus, and off, and pairing, that sort of stuff. The only thing that concerns me a little bit is the amount of sound that comes out of the unit and doesn't go through the helmet. And that's stuck right on. I was expecting it to be really quiet, like our Bluetooth ones would be. Even if you've got it on max volume on the interphones, you can't hear anything, can you? On the outside, you can hear the music on the inside, but you can't hear anything on the outside. It's really quite strange, isn't it?
Odd.
You imagine going through and going and riding with that on, no matter how good the sound is inside.
But I'll be honest with you, it doesn't bother me. Because if I pull up and somebody starts talking to me, they now got music playing, so we're like, oh, I got music playing, don't bother speaking to me.
Yeah. The only thing I think about is in some countries where they might well make it illegal to have stuff in your helmet, like they've done with the inner ear stuff in France and places.
They've got to find
That
it first, though.
well, they'd hear it, wouldn't they?
Yeah, but it's just music playing, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can have a radio on in your car, can't you?
I mean, it seems a good fit. I mean, that was quite fiddly to fit on, because these tiny little clips here are really quite tiny, but it does clip on.
Yeah. Anyway,
But yeah,
what we need to do now is go and try it, innit?
yeah, you
Isn't
do.
it? Innit?
You do need to go and try it, Mark.
Okay, and at this point I'm going to run away and put some motorbike gear on. I think that's what you're trying to tell me, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
So, true to form, Mark is now on his bike with it fitted to his helmet. We're playing royalty-free music because obviously we can't play normal music, but see, can you hear it? So he's got that maximum volume from his phone, playing from his phone on Bluetooth, but you can still hear it really quite loud whilst he's sat there. So he's going to go off and do a bit of a trial and see what it's like at speed.
Oh, can't find the turning down bit.
What do you reckon?
I love it. I love the concept.
Wow.
You can't hear the music.
Really?
And, well, I have to quantify that. I've got earplugs in
Yeah.
and you can't hear the music at all.
Wow. What, at speed, you mean?
At speed, at 60 miles an hour. Like, it's just really, really quiet when I'm doing it. I'm a bit disappointed about it. However, I took my earplugs out and you can hear the music.
Right. Okay.
So it's clearly an ear thing. You know, it's like if you've got earplugs in, you're not going to hear the music.
Wow.
It's just you can just hear it in the background. The music I started off with was just the music we downloaded. That's hasn't got any royalties with it. I got rid of that and put some of my own music on, and you can hear it.
Oh, okay.
But you can't hear it loud.
Right.
And
okay.
I played loud music.
Yeah.
And the phone and the volume are at maximum. So, like I said, I took the earplugs out, and you can hear it. You can just hear it at 60 miles an hour.
Oh, okay.
So, brilliant concept. Love the idea. You can't feel it on your helmet. Can't feel any problems with it at all. Bit underwhelmed, sadly, because you can't hear the music on it. And I like to hear play my music quite loud.
Yeah.
But you know the music is playing because you can feel the helmet.
Yeah.
Thumping.
And it thumps through the helmet, does it?
You can hear you can feel the helmet when it picks up the bass and the music and that, and that's really, it's quite nice actually. I quite like that. But
so I wonder whether in between the Domio unit and where it's being held on the helmet, whether it's losing too much sound before it hits the helmet, and it almost needs something to encompass the little speaker thing.
Possibly.
That bounces on the helmet.
Possibly. I mean, you can see it's completely on the helmet as it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
But it's just not doing the business, which is a shame.
But it is at slow speed, so sort of like
low speed's fine. So if you're riding through town, and you weren't doing anything, no time, but no problem. But once you get up to, say, I did 60 miles an hour with the visor down, the helmet closed.
Yeah.
Can't hear it. Just in the background, hear it.
Oh, okay.
And I know it's going as loud as it can. However, everyone else was dancing. You now want to report, sir, don't you?
Yes. Report.
Report. Right, I've just been out for a ride with the Domio on the back of my helmet.
Yeah.
And rode it for about probably half an hour, something like that, perhaps.
Yeah.
I love the concept. I really, really like the concept, and it sounds fantastic when you're sat in the room. And you can hear you can feel the helmet vibrating when it's picking up all the bass sounds, and it's just really, really nice. However, Domio, I'm not sure whether you've actually worked out that people wear earplugs. Because when I was riding it with earplugs in, at maximum volume on my phone, which is maximum volume on this, because once they're Bluetooth, they're linked, you can't hear the music. I say you can't. You can just hear the music. Now, I'm just wearing Moto Alpine earplugs, so they're not, fitted or anything like that. And I can hear my music from my normal Bluetooth set perfectly.
Yeah.
Couldn't hear it. However, when I took the earplugs out, you can hear the music.
Yeah. But is it an immersive sound?
Yeah. You can feel it all around the helmet. You can feel the helmet vibrating. I really like it.
Yeah.
I really do like it. But people wear earplugs.
Yeah.
So
there are, even though the negative is that you can't hear it when you're wearing earplugs, there's some good positives, aren't there?
Definitely.
You turn it on, and you can pair to it straight away. And once you're paired, you turn it on, and it connects instantly, doesn't it? We've even across Apple and Android, where we usually struggle either one or the other, and when no Android fans or Apple fans, but normally with a Bluetooth thing, one of us struggles, doesn't it?
Bit of messing around.
This was no effort at all.
And we also connected it to my Navigator 6, the BMW thing, Bluetooth there, to see if that made any difference. Unfortunately, it didn't. One thing I would say is I've got this is my current.
Yeah, same as mine. Interphone Tour.
Interphone Tour.
Yeah.
You got the ability to advance or retard the tracks.
Yeah.
You can't do that on here.
Unless you're using the button
on the phone.
On the phone or on the sat nav.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't have my phone on the display in my pocket. So that's a small point. The big point is the volume. Whether it's being lost because it's not hard, and there needs to be some kind of cowl that it slips into. Does that make sense?
Yeah, because see if we take this off, if you slide it down, which it's really quite fiddly, isn't it? Now that was a real tight fit, and that, I'm not sure whether you can see, this bit here is the speaker, and it's got like a, you can press it in.
Oh yeah.
That's the bit that's giving all the sound. So I think, I'm not sure, I'm no
There needs to be
technician.
a seal.
It almost needs a seal around here, literally sealing onto your helmet. I reckon I reckon the concept's really good, and I reckon that with a bit of refinement that might actually be really good, but it's losing too much sound out the side of the helmet, I think. Because when we were watching you go off, you could hear it really loud. It was almost like someone was playing out of a really bad.
But that was just
speaker.
normal. That was like normal volume
Yeah.
inside the helmet. Maybe if there was a cowl that came over the top here that slipped into, I don't know. It's getting more and more complicated then. But and you would lose the flexibility of it sticking to this. But that seal underneath should be more proud. So when
Almost like
when
a
it's
rubbery seal.
Yeah, so it slides onto the helmet.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And interestingly enough, we might have to turn a light on. Have you got
Turn a
behind
light
you,
on?
Mr. Mark?
We have electricity in Cornwall now, you know. I just need to.
Oh yeah, we
turn it
do.
on.
Yeah, yeah, we
I think we
do.
have this one here. Look.
Yeah.
That'd be better.
Well, I'm just thinking, for you, have you got your gig lamps?
My gig lamps. Here I am.
Right. Now we've only put this on once into the clip.
Yep.
Look at that.
Oh yeah. Oh, there's a bit of swarf has come onto off the.
Now, has that
this
actually
track.
has that actually damaged? It's almost like it's damaged the plastic when it's just been put into where it should have been. The other one's okay.
Yeah.
And
Maybe
I don't know whether you'll be able to see it. I'll take a few up close shots, but just here, it's like feathered off, which is really weird. And yet all we've done is put it on as it says, and then slipped it in, and it is a bit tricky to get in, but it can't go any further, and it's not loose. That 3M stuff's holding it really tight. Isn't that weird?
What a shame.
But it's lost all the sound.
Battery medium.
She's medium.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I mean, did that sound any different putting it on there then?
No.
Because you're still losing a lot from outside, aren't you?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm still excited about it because it's a different product, isn't it? You've got nothing in, and I guess the positives are the Bluetooth is really quick to connect. It works really well. It connects to your sat nav, and you can control
You push them in
forward and back. Out. And it goes in and out in and out there. Okay, it's a little bit heavier than our usual ones, but that's
a material.
Didn't
I
really-
think.
did you
It doesn't
notice
bother me.
anything?
No, I mean I've got a camera on my helmet anyway, and that, so it doesn't. That I feel is immaterial.
Yeah.
That initial rubbing there might be because it's a brand new system and it's got to get used to how it's fitted on the helmet.
yeah, it could be.
But I think my main concern is that this speaker
Yeah.
should be of a substance that is slightly proud, so it fits more snug to the helmet.
Yeah. Now this is only the Moto. The Moto Pro has got all the other bits, but from the marketing, I understand the Moto to be the Moto Pro because the Pro bit has got the extra bits
Yeah.
in. But that's coming. That's on the way. That's part of us being part of the Kickstarter anyway.
Cool.
I'm really excited about it, but I'm also a little bit deflated.
Don't be deflated because that's the way ahead, I think.
Well, the style of it's really good. It's a bit bigger than I thought that it would be, but it actually looks okay on the helmet.
Well, I think there's one called Headweave or Headwave, something like that, that is already on the market. It's probably twice the price of that. And the reports are still the same.
Yeah.
You lose the sound when it's...
I mean, it's, now that we've got an idea of how it goes in, it clips in, it's solid in there.
It's not going to come off.
It's holding it properly.
I love the concept.
I think it's an amazing idea. And they showed it to us they had like a Facebook Live,
Right.
where they showed someone making a call to the Pro version, and Bart, the guy that was one of the founders, he was wearing it, and you could tell the quality of it, but
Was he riding a bike?
no, he was stood in the office, the other side of the office. But the two, I don't want to be negative, but the two disappointing things for me are that there's too much sound coming out of the unit that's being wasted. And I know people and riders that would be very self-conscious of that blaring out because they wanted to listen to music, blaring out with people around them, and perhaps wouldn't use it. And the other disappointing thing is we ride at 60, 70 miles an hour a lot of places because that's what we do. And the thought of not being able to hear your music and having paid that money, I don't know.
They'll sort it because you have to fix it because this is a good idea.
It is an amazing idea. You know, for one unit, all day battery life, Bluetooth connects exceptionally well, looks really good. The concept's brilliant. You can actually feel the beat going through your helmet, which for me, I'm not sure whether it would send my head bands.
Oh, I loved it. I loved it. And then I started riding, and then you couldn't hear it.
Yeah.
You could feel the music, but couldn't hear the music. But anyway,
and you know, and just for people that think, well, you know, they've only put it on the back of the helmet. We've tried it on different parts of the helmet because I have got my shoey here, and we've tried it up at the top, and we've tried it at the back, same as the K-Berg, and we've tried it on the sides where they recommended it should be, and we've had basically the same results, haven't we? Which is, I don't know, what an amazing product, but make your own make your own mind up about how you think we think about it. But I really love the idea. We really love the idea. It's just that bit of noise loss, I think.
Yeah. Anyway,
but one thing I wanted to say, because we said it outside. If you're the sort of rider that isn't using motorways and stuff and perhaps riding around on a bike and trickling through town and stuff, because you've not got the speed and the wind noise and the engine noise, it's going to be a really good bit of kit.
I think so, yeah. But you just need to fine tweak it.
Yeah.
It's not ready yet.
So,
I feel like it's Dragon's Den. I'm not out with my money. Come on, sort it.
I'm not because I haven't got any. But
right.
Thanks very much to Domio for sending it over. Great product. Hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a massive thumbs up. We'll put all the links to everything in the description, as well as the music that you've heard, which is all royalty free. And we'll see you in the next video.
See ya.